Hello, folks. Today I was just going to do a short video about my compost pile. This is my first pile of the year. I probably won't add any more to this one. I usually make 3 or 4 of these a year. And it may be a little hard to see, but all this is this is some of that mulch that I get over at the sawmill. Or you can use sawdust or wood chips or leaves or any brown cardboard material that you'd like. And I layer that. I'll put a layer of the brown material down, in this case the mulch. Then I put a layer of grass clippings on top of it. And I just keep doing that every time I mow my yard until I get a pile that's about, you at least want it to be 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. That's 1 cubic yard. You at least want it to be that size so that it will create enough heat to break down the pile for you. This pile is probably about 3 foot by 4 foot or so, by about 3 foot tall. So it's a little over one cubic yard of material. By the time this breaks down, I'll have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 1/3 of a yard of good compost. What I'll do is once this pile reduces just a little bit, I'll come in with a pitchfork and I'll turn it to get a little oxygen into the middle of it. Then it'll continue to reduce in size further as the organisms in it eat up the material. The grass has a lot of nitrogen, so that will help speed up the process of the material rotting. And now about every 3 or 4 days I'll come down. If it hasn't rained, I'll pour some water on it. You want to keep it moist. You want to keep it shaded. In this case, it's under a bunch of trees. It gets very little sunlight on it. If you don't have a spot in your yard or on your property that you can keep it shaded, you can just keep it covered with some black plastic. And usually works out very well. I've done that before. But this makes it a little easier. If it rains, it'll just rain right on top of it. It'll keep it nice and moist. And I'll come down here probably in about a week or so and turn this over to the pitchfork. And we'll begin another pile, probably right over in here somewhere in the shade. Like I say, I usually build about 3 or 4 of these a year, so I can get me about a good cubic yard of rich compost. And it will be just the blackest, richest dirt. And it works great for potting soil, works great to put in your garden. I put it in my garden beds. And I'll really get a lot of use out of it this year. If I build a greenhouse this fall, I'll get a lot of use out of it in there when I plant my plants in there. So anyway, I just want to go over that. It's just a quick little tip on compost piles. It's one of the best things you can do with just material that doesn't cost you anything. I also add there's a lot of vegetable peelings in there, potato peelings, coffee grounds, tea bags, different things. It's all the things in the kitchen that we eat. You don't want to put any meat or fats or anything like that in it, but pretty much any vegetable and any scraps we have, I pour into that pile and mix it in, and it'll just create more compost, and it's kind of like a recycling, I guess. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you don't care, click like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do a couple more videos here. Maybe one today and one tomorrow. And I've been working on my garden a little bit more today. I've been mowing some grass. That's how I got some grass clippings. So I've got to finish mowing the grass and start another pile. But like I said, thank you for watching. And remember, all gun laws are unconstitutional.